Barbara Teresa Christian. She was a Caribbean-American writer. She was born on December 12 in 1943 in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Her father, Alfonso Christian, and her mother, Ruth Christian, had Miss Christian as one of their 6 children. Miss Christian was a child prodigy, and at only the age of 15, she went to Wisconsin and attended Marquette University, in where she eventually would graduate cum laude. Miss Christian decided to pursue a career in literature at Columbia University. This was against her parents' wishes to pursue a career in medicine. She is asked later why did she choose Columbia, and she says because of its proximity to Harlem, which at the time, in 1963, was beginning to experience the Harlem Renaissance. She later graduated with a doctorate in contemporary British and American writing. She became a pioneer for African American writers such as Alice Walker and Toni Morrison, and would teach at University of California, Berkeley, till she would pass in June 25th at the age of 56, after battling lung cancer. She had one daughter, Najma Henderson, and married and then divorced her ex-husband, David Henderson. While going to Columbia University, Miss Christian developed an interest specifically in Black women writers. While reflecting on her personal life, she realized the absence of Black tradition in society and wanted to highlight the contemporary works of these artists and their time, and analyze their works. She says in Black Feminist Criticism, "As a young girl in the Caribbean, gobbling up Nancy Drew books, aware of the privileges of Nancy's world, what Black girl protagonists competed with her?" Miss Christian's career and her works all centered around the ideas of feministic studies, literary theory, and African diaspora. She is best known for her work Black Women Novelists, The Development of a Tradition, that she wrote in 1980, and as previously stated, Black Feminist Criticism, Perspectives of Black Women Writers, which she wrote and published in 1985. Miss Christian has published several books and nearly 100 articles reviewing multiple literary journals and books. Her first ever work, Black Women Novelist, was groundbreaking as it covered the topic of Black women writers, a topic that had never been covered in such a way before. In this book, she critically analyzed the works of Black women like Zora Neale Hurston, Alice Walker, Pauline Marshall, and many more. Her book was the first ever to be released and brought Black women to the spotlight, and it highlighted and influenced many of these women who at the time were just starting out and getting their foot in the door. She provided a critical evaluation of these women and studied their works and contributions to the community and literary journal. This work became a staple in American literary history and a huge influence in the lives of these Black women who had never been put in any subject like this one. Miss Christian's next most notable work is her Black Feminist Criticism, Perspectives on Black Women Writers. This was published in 1985. This work is made up of 17 essays that she wrote over the years of 1975 and 1984. Similar to her work Black Women Novelists, Christian provides a critical evaluation of works by writers such as Toni Morrison, Gwendolyn Brooks, Audre Lorde, and many others. In this work, she is hoping to create the tradition that she never saw growing up and in her history books. These writers like Audre Lorde are a staple in Black history, and Christian felt that if she didn't write about them, then nobody would know their name. She felt she was to call attention to the form, show how it comes out of history, a tradition, and how the writers use it. She wanted to create the history that would be left out of the books and put it in her own. This work became a huge influential piece in Black literacy tradition and relating to Black women. Miss Christian has had many great achievements in her life. Miss Christian won the American Book Award for her work Black Women Novelists, The Development of a Tradition, 1892 to 1976 and 1983. Also, in 1995, she won the Modern Language Association's Mellis Award for her contribution to the writing world about Black women writers, among many other awards listed below. She also received a teaching award while working at University of California for her Ethnic Studies department, for which she helped create. In 1991, she received Berkeley's Distinguished Teaching Award, being the first African American woman and African American to ever receive this award. One of Miss Christian's most notable achievements outside of her career of writing was the creation of University Without Walls. This was a community education project that she helped found. This was an alternative college for people of color to find a place where they can be enveloped and get intellectual activity and diversity within the classroom. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.